slightly obsessed with that music lately. Hello. From Mario Paint. Knack Stack. How's everyone doing? Video game. Here's Touhou 20. There's a boss rush patch out already. I'm not using it right now, but I'll probably play it a little bit later. So, here's a couple of things that have already happened since we have last played this less than 24 hours ago. So we have already found that the optimal setup is probably something like this or a variant thereof. So like, you can get the USD stone or whatever, the Scarlet Devil here, and put it in the bottom. Or you can just put, yeah, you can put Creature Red here and Scarlet Devil here. And that seems to be valid as well. So there is that. But also what has been discussed already is that I don't like L&N bans, but some of these probably will get banned whether I agree with it or not. So the Moon Hyper is ridiculous. You can just straight up ignore gameplay a lot of the time. In fact, let's just boot up Boss Rush because it shows this even better. People have done Boss Rush here because this is one way to practice the game this early on. And it's interesting to document that because 5 years from now nobody will remember that in the wee hours of this game having been released, the closest we could get to a practice patch was just freaking Boss Rush. Game seems so quiet. But yeah, let's look at this ridiculousness for a second. I think I muted the game actually. Sec. I did. Megatron and Pet Fumo? Yeah, sure. I will. How are you doing, Megatron and Pet? My mailing Fumo has been petted. So let's see this ridiculous nonsense. So when you get the Moon Hyper, which I mean, if you already played the game, you already know what it does. But here's that taken to its logical extreme. Yeah, here we go. Now I just cannot get hit. Imagine dodging in shmups. The thing is active, now I don't have to dodge anymore. And now it activates and she's down. Yeah, now I can't. Good thing I don't have to dodge anything because I don't see jack squat from the freaking particles. Yeah, there we go. Now she's dead. Oh, this freaking thing is here. We have been complaining about this a lot. Oh, here it is again. Why not? Might as well just delete the bullet spawners because it's the only thing difficult about this invisibility. Yeah, they didn't have to dodge a single bullet. FW is over party? Over this? Probably not. Anyway, too bad this boss is just complete garbage from beginning to end. Yeah, I underestimated this boss. This boss is the new Kagero. Oh, now I don't have to dodge anything again. Now, if only it would help with wherever the garbage this pattern is. Oh, it did! Thank you. I thought for a second I would have to dodge the hardest pattern in this entire game. Probably ever. If it gets nerfed, it will probably be harder than the freaking final of the final boss. Jesus Christ, dude. This attack is so awkward, but it's easier than it looks. Especially when the thingy does the thing. I mean, the thingy did the thing and I didn't have to do a thing. I don't get it. I was about to say this non doesn't have to be bad unless the pellets decide it is bad. But wow. Anyway, this spell just makes no sense. I used to like this one, but nah, this I don't get it. I don't get it at all. The freaking pyramid has shot me like 5 times already. Oh, I forget it's this one. I'm probably dead. Yeah. If you forget it's this one, you die immediately. And there's definitely a lot of RNG here, because if the pellets are in the way, I don't get what you are supposed to do. Also, again, 1.0 power loss, so if you die once, you're not dealing damage ever again. Yeah, it's ridiculous the way this works, Megatron. So frankly, I'm expecting this setup to get banned. Either that or it will get nerfed in the final game. Who knows Zune's logic for nerfing things or not. Yeah, for the record, let's just put this on the record here, because I'll probably not be using this setup. It's you know, yellow 2 here. It's green 2 here. This is red 1, and this is red 2. So yellow 2, green 2, red 1, red 2. This is the setup that we found that is broken, apparently. There are other setups that are broken, but they're mostly just variations of this, because as long as you have yellow 2 here and green 2 either here or here, you're basically on the right track. And also as long as you're using Marissa, because Reimu just seems worthless, at least in the demo. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, well, what? I guess, like... people are saying run green 1, because green 1 is the one... But green 1 is the Wabauk one with the placeable options. There has been some advocacy already to ban every LNN but this one, but come on, this is silly. I don't agree with that. Yeah, there's plenty of grazing mechanics here, just no grazing counter. And I assume just by the nature of it, grazing will matter a lot for scoring as well, because it gives you the hypers or whatever the hell this mechanic works. I actually don't get it. No man, I'm going to... For now, I'm going to ruin the setup and just put this here. Red 1 on top and then common for everything else. Kaizo? Kaizo in what sense? It's about the same difficulty as UFO or Lawkey, it seems. Are those Kaizo? Okay, so... the big fairies that spawn after this spam here, it seems to spawn randomly between the left and the right, so that doesn't help with the freaking routing. And you have to KO them as fast as possible. There are LNBs and even a few elements of the demo already, for fuck's sake. What do you even do? I don't have range. But the thing about green too, maybe this is a valid setup. Wait, like maybe how about maybe this would be a setup that is still okay, but also isn't complete dog ass. And then like something with a hyper that is only so useful, like. Yeah, maybe the green one, hyper. Yeah, I don't like it either, but yeah. Yeah, let's do this then. So, red one top, green two unfocused, green one gimmick, and common on the right. To me, that seems sensible and also not broken. That didn't happen. Because I don't want the main gimmick of this game, which is customizing your shots, to get completely banned from LNN. Like, surely, if something has to be banned, at least there's can be a compromise or something. I was on the right track, but then I did that. Thanks, RR24. I guess this stream we're doing more actual stage labbing rather than just messing around unlocking stuff and dying a lot. Okay, you need to KO that fairy. Yeah, sure, fair enough. KO that fairy. Actually, it would have been nice to just have the TH-Prac invincibility right now, so I don't have to worry about dying and just seeing what works or what doesn't. Yeah, the green 2 hyper, which is the moth bomb, the moth power bomb, is also silly, just like the moon hyper. If it activates during any spell, you literally just bomb that spell. Bomb, but you didn't. Come on, why do you keep dying to this? Hello, Myler, what's up? What do you think of the demo, Myler? I haven't heard you talking about it, and I was actually going to ask you. Oh yeah, maybe just unfocused shotgun with the frogs is a better way to KO it. Oh, what? What? The thing just freaking... It cleared the screen. When the thing clears the screen, I wonder, wait, what happened? Is it safe to go to the top? But no, it's not. This spam is easy. You just unfocus frogs. Then the fairy shows up. I guess it's unfocused shotgun to KO her. And then it's fine. Then this fairy shows up. Same thing. Not quite, because the freaking fairy is on the other side. LLS 170 million when? I have played games for score before, but never Touhou. I mean, I almost have world record in Virtua Cop 2. Does that count? I used to have pretty good scores in House of the Dead 1 as well, and House of the Dead 3. But those aren't shmups. Decisively not so. See, the thing about this route is that you can KO that very easily. The bigger threats are the fairies on the left here. Go under the medium fairies. Oh, hello. I got a lot of viewers suddenly. Hello, everyone. I don't think we got a raid, actually. Yeah. Actually, do any of the LNBs that exist of this game already have replays? Because it would be nice to check them instead of having to boot up the freaking videos. Yeah, let's... Sure, but do you have a replay? It would be more convenient for me to check on the context of the stream. I can just check it here. Instead of having to boot up the YouTube player and having to put it on stream. Yeah. Okay, R24. At least with desyncs, I was talking about it to the rest of the TRS team. There are a few fixes for the replay desyncs. Did it not desync for you? If it didn't, it will probably not desync for me. For example, in my HNB. Okay, actually it doesn't work because yeah, because I started with the fix. PC98 streaming when? Maybe soon. So if you boot up the game from the start here and just play it, yada. Yeah, I might as well also document this on the stream as it's happening. So you know. You can go here, yada. I'm playing my replay. Yeah, it works. The replay system is amazing and totally doesn't desync everything. So cute. We passed stage 1. I'll download your replay, by the way. Well, yeah, we download stage 1, we show stage 1, it works. But there's a big problem. If you go to stage 2 and just let it play out from stage 1, most replays will desync. So yeah, it plays normally here. We're having so much fun. But I think soon my character will die here when it's not supposed to. Yeah, there are like improv fixes you can do to fix some of the replay desyncs. Okay, are you going to tell me you won't desync now that I'm trying to show the freaking thing? Oh, I think this didn't happen. Yeah, I think this is already desynced. Yeah. This doesn't look right? Yeah? Desynced? Yeah, this desynced. So, as you can see, this replay is desynced. My HNB that I got on stream yesterday. So, but if you play it straight from stage 2, it will not desync. If you play it from here, it will just play normally. It doesn't desync if you do this. You guys are going to have to take my word for it so we don't watch the same thing again. But, yeah, trust me. But also another thing that doesn't desync the replay, and I know this will make no sense, but if you speed up the replay, it never desyncs either. I know it should be the opposite, but if you do this, it doesn't desync either. So yeah, there are two splashable fixes you can do if you replay desyncs in this game. You either go back to the main menu and you just start each stage individually, or, you know, you identify the part where it did desync, and then you just speed up that part and it won't desync. So there you go, that's how you fix replay desyncs in this game right now. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, but yeah, Rippy and everyone else, those are the two strategies that you can use to resync replays in this game. Guys, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Gasp! Ah, the game crashed. Ah. But I wanted to see stage 6. Let's see R24's replay. Is it this one? I think it is. Because it's not like I had a replay named LNB before. Makes sense, right? Let's see. I mean, as much as I will make fun of this, it's like, it's fine, whatever. We call it demo, but this is a beta, let's be honest. Cool strat. It does feel like the issue of the enemies firing forever is at its greatest in stage 1, because it's the one of the most enemies, and it's the one of the most enemies that go to the bottom. I see, let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, this is my setup, right? Just do this, right? Makes sense, pretty cool. Probably messed this up, but it worked. Yeah, it worked. Miss Fairy isn't hard on her own. This part is a little awkward, but you know, it's stage 1, I guess you can afford a few basic mistakes. Aw, jeez. Mima died in a car accident 25 years ago. You guys have to let go. I would know. She's my mother. And I moved on. So can you guys. Okay, I've R24 moving a long rectangle. Okay, ignore that funny stream that I did.
I used to talk like this, so sometimes the habit comes back. It's just because it's how I used to know how to speak English.
Okay, I'm just skill issuing so hard. Probably shouldn't count on that, sorry. I know I'm doing this really wrong. Yeah, I'm doing this really freaking wrong. Damn it. Okay, let me see the setup into that stream again. God damn it, this is stage 1. We already have to do this. This is dumb. Okay, sped up too much. Huh. Huh. Okay. This starts like an extra stage more than it does a stage 1. Have you noticed? I'm sure this is reliable, yeah. Yeah, that's how it's done. He literally kamikaze you. That's so stupid. Also, I saw some people defending that this is a feature that the enemies just start to ambush you during this boss fight. Nah, there's no freaking way this is intended. I mean, it's a feature, but it doesn't mean it's an intended one. It's definitely intended when a vast majority of shots in this game cannot defeat the boss before you get ambushed. If it is intended, it's kind of dumb. Why isn't it downed? Screw this! This is unironically feels like the hardest stage to route because you just have no power yet. I just ran into that one. Ah! Yeah.
Maybe I should just misdirect the big fairy and then shoot everyone else. Everyone else is who's actually killing me, not the fairy. Okay, I think this is good. You just do this, and then after you KO everyone, then you go to the bottom of that one. I just ran to the bullet because skill issue. It seems to be the ticket. I mean, every single time that Zune makes a game that isn't ball-bustingly hard, people complain. So I guess it's going to be like this since Lawk. I feel like I've almost got it. What I'm supposed to actually do. Maybe I'll just jostle around everywhere here to try to get the frogs to hit everyone. Yeah, I got hit there. Thank you for the replay, R24, if I haven't already said that. Sorry if I haven't. It's a lot of stuff in my mind. Okay, this was basically reasonable. Yeah, I don't think Rainbow is eating at all in this game. At least not as of this demo. Maybe we'll get a second one, like we did with Udog, and like we used to get with all the older games. Okay, non-2 here. Also, I like this setup. This setup seems basically fair, but also still utilizes the freaking gimmick of the game. Ow, I just got freaking walled there, pretty much. At least I have the boss rush patch if I just want to get back to this cunt again. The boss rush patch doesn't include the mid-bosses, by the way, which is a big oversight. Yeah, I like this shot combination. It seems to be about fair enough. Yeah, and boss 1 is literally just non-2. Yeah, the stage 3 mid-boss is just that massive fairy that never stops freaking shooting everywhere. And that fairy doesn't even have health, by the way. She's just invincible until the very, very end, which is, you know, very old school Touhou strat there for making bosses. Boss Zakos, I guess. Funny that we just keep calling them Zakos. It's mooks. That's a translation. They're mooks. There's probably a better way to do that than what I did. Okay, I actually do miss my spread now. Now I actually wish I had the hyper. Oh yeah, these UFO fairies. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll just play back the replay for a second. Just play this back. So BRB. BRB. I'll just let this play out. Yeah. I just got back. Did it really desync for me and not for you? Wait, I started on stage 2, didn't I? I mean, I know that the starting on each individual stage doesn't fix every desync, but come on. Wow, you're just trying to run into the bullets, aren't you, you little funny boy? Aren't you a little silly boy? Nah. Damn. Okay, ironically, I didn't watch that, but you guys did, so... for now, let's just try to do stage 1. Yeah. It's funny. Because I think I might have gotten the gist of how to do this. Okay, maybe the section immediately before the mid-boss I haven't truly understood yet, but everything else I think maybe I've grasped. Which is good, because this frankly feels like the hardest— Don't block my shots, Pyramid! I sure hope something will be done about these pyramids in the final. Ah! So OBS, please. Ah! Hello, test. Yes. I died because I was testing my mic. Because they stop firing, then and this fairy comes up, and then wait, yeah, you start here, so you can just misdirect this easily, and then yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Guess R24 is just a more extreme version of basically this exact same idea. I know this is all lame, but okay, now in this section you need to make sure they don't kamikaze into you. That's because it's dumb. Or maybe you can just get a hyper. That works too. I guess the hypers are just completely unavoidable as a concept. Oh, here are the fairies. After all, it was so slow. Yeah. So slow at KOing this boss. Honestly, I don't mind the hypers for LNN. I mean, maybe the moon hyper is a little too much. I hope the moon hyper doesn't get nerfed, and I hope that that maybe either we'll just accept that it's an easier LNN, or we'll just not allow it. But I hope it doesn't get nerfed, because I don't know, if it got nerfed, it would kind of defeat the purpose of the freaking thing, I feel. It's kind of cool that it just shoots everything on sight and protects you a little bit. Okay, but what's the concept behind on 2 then? Are these knives aimed? Yeah, I saw that he got the glitch. I mean, hopefully the glitch won't be in the final game either. I heard people getting that like as soon as like the first few hours of the demo coming out, like, oh, I got a hyper at the end of the stage and now I can't get hypers anymore. Someone asked me about LLS on the Mako Wiki Discord in the middle of my stream. First wave overlaps with the second. I ideally want to get a comfy gap on the first wave. Interesting. I mean, if I just don't get it, I can stop playing this one and go to boss rush so we can just grind the boss. But let's see if I get stage 1. Because stage 1 is really hard, so if I can at least claim that I understand how to not die to it. Clearly I don't, because I did this wrong again. I wonder if to some extent Zun was frustrated that most if not basically every single one, the freaking pyramid, dude. Most if not every single Touhou gimmick to date has been technically ignorable. Maybe he was frustrated about that. So he made this game where, well, you are going to find a way to implement the gimmick into your gameplay, or you just have to uninstall, sorry. Which, I mean, yeah, as long as the gimmick is cool, and I think the gimmick is decently cool. Maybe the pyramids not so much, but I don't think anyone likes the pyramids. I survived. Yeah, this the pre-mid boss section is the final thing. I mean, I really do doubt that he watches LNNs, but also I really doubt that he's not at least aware in a game design sense that, wait, technically you can just play no card. It's not fun that way, but technically you can. You know, I mean, in that sense. Oh, technically you never have to release in his Sisyphus. I mean, technically you never have to use trance in TD. So, you know, I mean, in that sense that, oh, wait, thinking about it logically, you don't actually have to use most of the gimmicks. And that's a bit of a shame. Okay, I got hit, but let's just continue because the gist is right. Okay, but the fairies also have a lot of health here. You can just spray them a little bit and then they perish. They keep going. Yeah, I don't mean to imply that Zun thought, oh, I have to throw a bone to the LNN guys and let be technically possible with no card. I mean in the sense that, wait, there's technically nothing forcing you to ever use cards in and if you don't, the game just frankly doesn't work. Because you can't shoot down anything, and you lose a shit ton of power by if you so much as breathe near a bullet. And that's no fun. Maybe I should make my gimmick more pervasive. You know, that's what I mean in that design sense. I got hit by a bullet I didn't even see. I just need to grind a few things more, then I'll boot up Boss Rush so I can test out the boss. What inspired the stage design? I mean, I do wonder, this isn't very cave-like at all. So, like, it's not cave. The other day, I was bored at work and my data ran out, so I went and played. This is not the route, but I killed it. Yeah, you really aren't supposed to go to the right there. The other day I was bored at work and my mobile data ran out, so I just booted up Dodonpachi on MAME on my cell phone and played it with touchscreen controls. It was still decently fun, I guess. I mean, good games are good games even if you play them in a terrible format. And no, I did not get far whatsoever. I think I lost my first credit before even the first boss. Because I was playing on freaking touch controls. Can you really not use frogs on unfocused and focus? Like if you use green top and then common left and wait, let me focus. rare fairies in this game that actually stop shooting once they start. So like, theory crafting about setups for this game a little bit again. So what if you use green 2 top, green 2 left, and then on the right you use common? Wouldn't you get the frogs on focus as well? You use common on the right. Isn't that the thing? Hello, Cake. Yeah, I'm testing out and theory crafting stuff. I think I almost have stage 1 figured out, which is good because this stage 1 is so mean. It's mostly just a pre-mid boss part now. The stage 1 boss is very easy aside from non 2, which yeah, how I can't. I don't appreciate the purple on purple when this hyper is up, but whatever. Okay, so how do we do this? What if you go... Christ. It's also just the even ways are hard, I see. Christ, the freaking pyramid isn't helping. Holy shit, just die! And the freaking pyramid is still here. Yeah, I don't appreciate the visibility when this hyper is up. The freaking pyramids, dude. At least this one only shoots down. Ah, so many freaking particles everywhere! Particles everywhere! Let's just go to boss rush. I think we did a decent enough job with stage 1. Now let's see the boss. All green too. I mean... But the thing about all green 2 is that it means your super is the freaking... Wait. Let's see. I'm not playing Reimu. Here and then common here. What do you guys think of this setup then? Is this... Yeah, like this, right? This seems reasonable, isn't it? Because now you have frogs on focus and unfocus, but because frogs are good on focus and unfocus, so what if you just use frogs on both? Also, again, kudos to this game for being like the first game ever where freaking wide shot is good. First Touhou game ever where wide is good. I think I got hit, but you know, the game doesn't count. Nah. I mean, I guess we'll not be allowing this one. Yeah, frogs are way better than snakes. I don't know what green 1 bottom does either, I'll be honest. I mean, it's a shame because frogs on all shots here seem really good, but maybe green 2 super will be banned or whatever, which doesn't help anyone. Oh, I guess we're just capping it now. Oh no, I guess we got the pyramid, so forget about it. Okay, the thing about this is the freaking... No, we don't have to reset. Wait. Whatever, this is simple. I think we all agree that the odd ways are super easy. But then, what the hell? Okay, I didn't shoot anything. I wasn't even shooting. What did I do exactly? More damage to pyramids, I see. Then, which of the reds was higher damage again? Was it red 1 or red 2? Higher focus damage. Which of the reds? I forget. Red 1 or 2? Red 1. Then maybe... Then maybe it's like... This is... The problem about this is that people really aren't feeling this hyper. It seems like this hyper will just probably be banned. Which means that you can use Shintoism wind at the top, so you have frogs here and here. Let's just play like this for now. And we're talking about bans in a game that's like 26 hours old. Or whatever. Well, closer to like 30 hours old. I'll just play this normally, but then on to I'll time it out so we can try to understand what it's trying to do. Was that hyper? Did I get shot? I don't get it. Okay, stop. And also the freaking pyramid, leave! No! I wanted to study this. I didn't want to... I don't want to play with you anymore. God, that was... I should have slipped into the left gap. Probably. Wait, just give me 1 second. Okay. Itchy. I am itchy. This spell is way easier than it should be. Seeing the weird overlaps. Okay, I definitely did not get shot. No! Stop shooting, please! I stopped freaking shooting. Yes, the moth bomb is literally a moth bomb. I mean, Cake, I fully agree with you. I'd rather nothing get banned. So if it were up to me, nothing would get banned. I really would rather we just embrace the gimmick this time. I mean, this may be the start of the 4th generation, so maybe like, hey, embrace the new beginning. I finally died to this. I mean, the moon hyper is kind of ridiculous. I'll be honest. No, 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 no. We're not doing this. Leave, Pyramid, leave. Leave, Pyramid, leave. Leave, Pyramid, leave. I'm trying to see Non 2 without you. Okay, thank you very much. You are very polite. Wait, wait. Sure would be nice to time lock this. Hmm. 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 Maybe. Maybe. It would make sense. What about far corner? Odd waves you play normally, even waves you go to the far corner. How does that sound? Let's try it out. Preferably without the interference of Egypt. Of the Egyptian government. Whatever, I'll just take it. No, 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 no. No, no, TSS. This will just play out. This, what about this? I'm not entirely convinced. Okay, it's not that corner, definitely not. It's certainly not that corner. If it is any corner, it's the other one. Why this knife wall though? Is there any way for me to not proc the freaking pyramid? Please, I just need to test the non instead of hanging out in this one. This weirdly claustrophobic first spell. Bye, 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 bye. Whatever, we don't need to have power for this. Just leave, okay. Yeah, okay, even odd waves you play normally. Oh, come on, I'm not doing anything. And die on the even wave. God. They're absolutely are, man. They absolutely are a big obstacle. Okay, what if I just time out the entire spell? Might as well get practice on spell 1 because it's spell 1. Okay, how did my Ray tank so bad? Maybe it's because I've been timing it out so much. I misread that. Also, Marissa has red eyes. Have you guys noticed? Marissa just consistently has red eyes nowadays. I prefer her honey eyes. What if you do nothing? If you do nothing, it still happens! Yeah, I guess I've been timing it out, that's why my rate tanked. I don't get it. Man, I just don't get it. Yeah, let's just try to Ellen her normally. I have a few Ellens of her already. This game does have very low timers like USD or something. Damn. Let's not do this. Do it with this. Let's do it with the. Let's do it with this. Let's do it with this setup. Oh, this is lasers. What was the setup that I was using earlier on the stream? I forget. The one that I said that is probably still reasonable. Was it green? Was it green 2 on the top? Because I mean, these missiles are like Marissa C missiles from SA. Like they're so slow. Look. It's like, oh, they take forever to shoot out from you. Nice, nice, by the way. Nice, by the way. What are these knives? I think I was using green. No, it wasn't green 2. No, I will have to look at the stream again because I just completely forgot. God! You're still alive, by the way. I don't appreciate it. Leave, 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 leave. Thank you. Technically all, man, but he had, yeah. Technically all, man, but I had the hyper break or whatever. Yeah, now this amazing thing. Okay, you have to go here and then a lane forms. Sure, that's the theory behind this one. I got shot by a bullet in theory. I actually capped this. This spell is actually so ridiculous. Anyway, here's everyone's favorite. We're not even theory crafting a solution for this one, boys. Also, if you restart, you start at the start of the stage. Yeah, you just start at the start of the stage, which is funny and probably a bug, but it's also slightly useful when you use it, when you combine it with the boss rush patch, because it just means you can retry the boss. I don't want this setup. I don't think I like it. No. This boss is not harder than Kagero, but I mean this early game, man, this early game is like harder than Low Case. And frankly, that stupid non 2. Like if we do the community ratings for the difficulty spells, then like what is non? What the hell is non 2? Is it like a 9 out of 10 in difficulty? Is it just actually unsolvable? Yeah. No, I don't want missiles. Okay, Cake said that this is higher focus damage, but like people said it's the other one. Damn it, I just don't understand it so far. I just feel like I messed up the setup and now I just don't know what's a good setup anymore. I feel like half the stream yesterday and today has just been theory crafting what is a setup that is good but also probably won't be banned. Yeah, this is higher focus damage, but then like maybe this is Scarlet Devil and this is common. Is this it? Faster hyper charges. See, like yeah, of course, it only matters there, but no. Wait. Yeah. Nice. I read that nicely, but let's not count on that every time. The fairies tumbling around are funny. I like it. Nice. These bullets are so freaking tiny, that sucks. I like this setup. This setup seems good enough. It's fair, it's fun, damage, good unfocus. It seems fair. Ah, I died. Okay, Cake. Let's read this out then. Where is my mouse? Okay, so Scarlet Devil increases attack power when focused. Creature red. Okay, let's just, as I read this out, let me highlight it for people who can't read katakana like I can. So, here. Scarlet Devil increases attack power when focused. Creature red. The normal attack gauge fills up faster. Snow Blossom increases attack power when unfocused. Blue Season. Power items drop more often. Yellow Subterranean. Chance to delete enemy bullets upon grazing. Imperishable Moon. Chance to delete enemy bullets that come into contact with options. Beast Hardiness. I thought it was Beast Hardness from what I read here. Beast Hardiness. Abnormal enemies are more vulnerable to attacks. Shintoism Wind. Increase the duration of abnormal attack hypers. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll post it for people to see as well. Also, nice Tsukasa Fumo. There. Okay. I mean, yeah, higher focus damage seems like it's the best, and this setup seems good. Okay. I might just bomb through all of the second boss so I can see the third boss again a little bit. Nice. Oh no, the freaking pyramid almost shot me. Ah, get out of here. The freaking pyramid is already here again. I always call them the freaking pyramid. I guess it's just like when Ryder in GTA San Andreas calls his weed the fucking water. Man, the fucking water! But the visibility in this is just turbo shit. It's tiny bullets and then colorful shots everywhere. Well, we get 2.35 power for this boss. I don't remember if you can. I think you can get free power before the boss. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just let me reset so I can try this out again. Again, probably a bug, but a useful one. In these trying times, without TH Prac for this, we can just do this instead. Because you just go to the side and you get us a weird wobbly lane. There you go. Maybe I should also just stop shooting so I can look at it better, yeah. Yeah, maybe stopping seizing fire is good here. Swear these bullets. Fly to one wave, non-one. But then how you do it? Oh yeah, why did I even ask? I actually did this yesterday on lower difficulties, but yeah. I'm just not reading this right. Oh yeah, it wasn't even yesterday. After I got home from work yesterday, I did this and I was like, huh. Doing only a single wave of this is more reasonable. It makes this almost reasonable. There. That works. Anyway, this. Oh my god, they just go everywhere. It's like they can curve more than once. Like Sylphie Horn, but Sylphie Horn... I mean, I'll when we get there, I'll describe the way I do Sylphie. That was just a mistake. Thank you, Sportix. That's good. Thank you for your follow. Okay, so you go here, then you go to the side. Yeah, sure. Then you skill issue because that was actually just my fault. Ay, ay, ay. And I stopped being bad. Double Sylphie? Oh, Jesus Christ, please no. Not like that. Okay, I keep... I have the stream up, and it has delay. Let me see. I keep missing the gap, actually. That's what's happening. Good. Okay, but Sylphie Horn, I start on her side, and I slowly read down and go with the flow. That's the way I got to a decent grade on Sylphie. But there's no flow here because it's on both sides. Sylphie is one directional. Okay, and she's on the right, so this is even worse. I might as well sum things up. This is theoretically one waveable as well. One wave too many. This is like the Parsi spell, but even worse visibility. Reimu can't one-wave this, can she? Well, Marissa barely can if you don't get good damage. I don't like this boss, I'll be honest. I just realized, wait, like, look, no, you can see with 3 lasers. It's like her hurt box is actually just sprite size, so you can get all the lasers in because she's so thin. Look, wait, you can get him, but her hitbox is like T-shaped or something. Why am I even dying? Let me see that again. Screw this boss. Yeah, that's the quote from the Life in Gensokyo video, the first one. Yes, you can do this like at 3/4 instead of full screen, so you can. Yeah, maybe you start this near the top, and then you just let everything dodge around you as you go to the bottom, and then you treat this like a rotated selfie, maybe. Anyway, cringe. Wow, if she's at the very, 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 very far corner, then this almost makes sense. Good, yeah, let's treat this like rotated selfie. You just start at the top and then you let yourself be dragged to the bottom. And then you only fight up when you have a really clear gap, and then when you run into a bullet that's behind you. Again, instant replay for me. Yeah. Yeah, you need to focus on her. Good. You need to stay below her but start high and then work your way down and then slowly nudge up as it fuck. Yeah, me too. Have you played it? I mean, I'm resetting on this. At least I'm practicing this one, right? Man, it does feel like the laser particles obscure shit somewhat. Like they do in like freaking UFO Marissa A or whatever. This is her easiest spell. Also, nothing is easy if you take no damage. Fuck's sake! Final might be easier, yeah. Final might be easier. Final is actually sometimes, dare I say it, easy when... Damn. Final is, dare I say it, easy sometimes when you don't get crit rolls. Let's just bomb through all of her so I can see boss free at this point. Okay, this is about as optimal. You get like USD logic now, where you have to place the boss where you want them to do the. But then you need to get a really shit wave too. Oh, oh, now she's low. Oh. But now I won't even do this at this wave. Oh my god, she's... Screw this. I got hit by a bullet I didn't see. Let me just see the final boss. Fighting her Nar in the pyramid is uncanny. Okay, this is my opinion that I formed of this over time, is that this is entirely pellet RNG reliant, because this is not conceptually hard. Anyway, speaking of conceptually hard, what is the idea behind this? What is the idea behind it? Okay. I mean, I don't disagree with your idea, but what do we do until then? Fuck! Like I said, this is like entirely pellet RNG. What if you start this higher up? Because the pellets are affected by your position, I noticed. If I was invincible, I could show it better. Okay, let me try to show the pellets being affected by your vertical position. Okay, but start it properly. Yeah, you can misdirect this, but like, you being able to misdirect is one thing, it being useful is another. What's the game plan? Like, what even is the logic here? This doesn't make that much more sense even on lower difficulties, by the way. Also, extremely low timer, so clearly Zone expects this to be low health. There's literally just bumper crop. Or bumper crop. I keep forgetting. That's not bumper crop. This is whatever Minorico final is called. Okay, yeah, you need to remember that this is the spell where you need to start at really high up. Otherwise, you just get no reading window. Yeah, like this, but I should probably be able to cap it. Good. This is like her easiest non, I think. And also completely tanks the frame rate. This spell almost makes sense. Makes more sense than the first one. Ah. Okay, see you, Alan. I probably will stream for like 20 more minutes and then I'll have to go because I need to eat and then also work. But tomorrow I will stream this game a lot. Stretch. I also started the stream kinda late because I slept in. Because I was really tired. Again, I swear to God, this non is almost reasonable. Ah, look at this freaking angle. Man. Damn it. Pyramid Girl, you really do a good job of protecting this freaking pyramid, I'll be honest. Non 1 is hard, and then you 1.0 power loss, then you die to spell 1 as well, which is bullshit, and then you're like 2 power, and then like, great. Now I'm 2 power to fight Minorico final. I'm still alive somehow, and then I get shot in the ass by the bullet spawner that is off screen. Incredible. Here's what I think of this spell. I thought the spell would be cool at first because I imagine it would be closer to how the semi-final spell actually is. Oh, I forget she's not going to die anytime soon because I'm 2 power. Okay, yeah, you need to remember to misdirect this after the Minorico non. No. No, not this thing, not this thing, not here, not now. But when this happens, do you focus on the pyramid or do you focus on this? Yeah, the lasers are so fat-assed. I guess that's a small consolation to this potentially making some sense. Oh, she's so low! She's like Hikatia. She likes to come and give you a hug. I think that was a legit cap. I don't know. It's so hard to tell when you get hit. Oh, this one. This one is... You can dodge the snakes easily, but then the blow bullets, it's like, okay, but how do I dodge the blow bullets? Okay, this time I actually definitely got hit. I mean, it's not a good sign when I have to like wonder if I got hit or not. Good on one. Okay, yeah, there's this unsolvable thing. Is any of this aimed? No. No is the answer. Is there any direction I can just pick and go? No. No, there isn't. Ah! Also, if you reset the game here, you also get your credits back, which is funny. Nah. Okay, I'll stream this game for a long time tomorrow, so I think I'm fine calling it here. Thank you everyone for coming. I'll stream tomorrow again this game for a longer time. I can't promise how long, but I will do it. We'll find somebody to raid, and then we'll be on our way. Huh? My cat sniffed the microphone. I'm the only person streaming Touhou 20. That is funny. And not something I expected. Okay, let's raid the channel and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.